Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much for accepting my paper in the conference. I'm honored to join today. Let me start with the abstract of my paper, the impact of technological innovations and strategic management practice on the institutional performance in Islamic financial institutions. Here we are talking about the mediating role of knowledge management as a mediator. Let's move to introduction. When it comes to improving the overall performance of Islamic financial institutions, the incorporation of technological innovations has emerged as a crucial aspect. The Islamic financial system need to evolve in order to successfully exploit the technology while complying to the Sharia compliances. This is because of the global financial landscape is constantly shifting. The purpose of this study actually is to investigate the ways in which the technological innovations and strategic management practice impact the performance of Islamic financial institutions, with a particular emphasis on the role of knowledge management as a mediator. If we look at the literature review related to the paper or to the topic or the title, these past several years have been seen a significant increase in the amount of attention that has been paid to the incorporations of technology innovations into the Islamic financial institutions. The purpose of this literature review is to investigate the influence that improve in the technology and strategic management methods that have been had on the performance of Islamic financial institutions, with particular focus on the role of knowledge management as a mediator. Technological innovations, particularly in the financial technology, fintech short form, like a blockchain and AI, big data analytics, have revolutionized the Islamic finance by enhancing the efficiency, the transparency, and the customer satisfaction. Blockchain, for example, significantly boosts the trust and the transparency in the financial transactions. Financial technology has also embedded and has also enabled the development of cost-effective Sharia-compliant financial products, increasing the competitive advantage of the Islamic financial institutions during the crisis like the COVID-19 pandemic. So here, financial technologies solutions have fortified the reliance of the Islamic banks, aiding in the market navigations and the operational continuity. However, the adoption of such technologies varies globally, with mobile banking being more prevalent than the AI and the machine learning. Strategic management practices are crucial for aligning the technological advancement with the organizational goals, ensuring effective integration to the Sharia principles. Successful digital transformation in Islamic banks relies on the robust strategic management practice to leverage new opportunities for the industry. Knowledge management act as a mediator, enhance the improvement technological and strategic innovations on the institutional performance throughout sharing, creating, and the function, of course, of the knowledge management while creating, sharing, and utilizing the knowledge management. Let's move to the part of the methodology of this paper. Basically, this paper employ a quantitative research designed to investigate the impact of technological innovations and strategic management practice on the institutional performance of Islamic financial institutions, with the, as we mentioned, with the knowledge management as a mediator variable used in this study. Using a cross-sectional survey design, data was collected from the professionals in the Islamic financial institutions, including managers, executives, employees, with at least 3 years of experience. The kind of sampling that has been used in this study is the purpose sampling was used to select the participants likely to provide accurate and relevant information. Based on the recommendation of the structure equation modeling, SPSS, and PLS results, a sample size of 250 respondents were chosen to ensure the adequate statistical power and account for the potential non-responsive or incomplete data. This number is considered sufficient for the results and for the data to be reliable and valid. Here we can see the conceptual framework that has been developed in the study by the researcher. We have the two IVs under the two independent variables under the category of strategic management practice, which is the technological innovations and strategic management practice. And we have the mediating variable, which is the knowledge management, and we have also the dependent variable, which is the institutional performance. Here are some of the results that shows the finding of the statistical analysis provide support for the hypothesis. The finding of the statistical analysis provides support for the hypothesis, demonstrating the technical innovations and strategic management practice have a considerable impact on the performance of their respective institutions, with the knowledge management playing as an essential role as a mediator. Indicators of the model fit indicate that the proposed model is a good fit, which validate the robustness of the model suggested. Let's move for the recommendation and suggested future research. According to the conclusion of the study, Islamic financial institutions should make investments in the most recent technological breakouts and strengthen their strategic management practice in order to improve their operational efficiency and gain a competitive edge. It is crucial to emphasize the need of strengthening the knowledge management system, cultivating a culture of continuous learning, and providing staff with the continual training and development opportunities. It is recommended for the future study to take into consideration the possibility of doing dual studies to investigate the causal links that have developed over time, increasing the geographic reach to include the institutions from a variety of places, conducting a comparative study with the traditional financial institutions, which is a big contribution, in addition to the use of qualitative methods. As we have used a quantitative, so we suggest to use another approach, another methodology of study, which is the qualitative. Let's move. And more studies also, one of the suggested field, can provide more comprehensive understanding of the difficulties and opportunities with the implementation of the technological and strategic initiatives. Conclusion: in this study, the impact of technological innovations and strategic management techniques on the institutional performance of Islamic financial institutions was investigated, with a particular emphasis on the place of the function of knowledge management that plays as a mediator. It is also established through the findings that both technical innovations and strategic management technologies have been a considerable and favorable impact on the performance of organizational institutions. The management of knowledge plays a significant role in moderating the positive effects that the technological innovations and strategic management techniques have the performance of the institutions. The findings also highlight the significance of incorporating the knowledge management procedures with the Islamic financial institutions in order to properly benefit the outcome of the technological improvements and strategic initiative. So both the substantial correlations and the model fit offer compelling evidences for the hypothesis links, which is the practitioners and the policymakers in the financial industry with useful insights. Thank you very much for allowing me to present today, and I'm looking forward to hear your comments or your questions regarding the paper. Thank you very much again, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.